Hello, everyone. I have a question. Are you sure that your level of education in blockchain is sufficient enough for you to make weighted and informed decisions in your investment strategy? If you have any doubts that this conversation is right for you, today we have a guest, Vas Modinos, who is a founder of a blockchain platform, Blockready. He's also a public speaker and a blockchain educator. So welcome, Vas.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Anna, for having me on your channel.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And traditionally, my first question to our guest is could you tell us a bit about yourself, about your background, and how you got attracted to this crypto industry?
Sure. Yes, of course. So my name is Vas Modinos. I'm originally from Greece, but I live and work in Dubai for the last 15 years now. My entire career background is in IT. I've been an IT professional for almost 22 years. And mostly I did technical consulting and sales in IT. I spent the last 18 years of my career at Microsoft. I was mostly doing roles that are dealing with our customers directly, leading and orchestrating cloud solution discussions. With typical customers at Microsoft, we are Fortune 500 companies. So really like the big guns out there. So that's on when it comes down to my background, but I'm also a blockchain, crypto, and Web3 enthusiast. I've been engaged in the blockchain industry for more than 8 years. I've been an early adopter in the space, and I'm also a public speaker and an educator, as you mentioned.
Okay, perfect. And how did you come up with this idea of creating your own training course?
What mostly attracted me to the blockchain and crypto space was really the sheer potential of the technology. Okay, when I first started learning about blockchain, I was really captivated by the ability to revolutionize not just financial systems, but other sectors: healthcare, logistics, governance. There's so many sectors that blockchain technology can influence and improve. It's a groundbreaking technology. It really empowers us as individuals to promote transparency, create a decentralized world. And this is fascinating for me. For cryptocurrency specifically, I don't know how much our users and our audience knows, but it's really is a new form of money. It is the first time in our history that we don't need an independent third-party authority or a central authority to basically govern the way we interact value. So this creates a huge amount of opportunities for even people who are not financially included, right? Financial freedom is something that we always looked for. And this is now something that looks possible with cryptocurrencies. So I really get enthusiastic and very excited about being part of that kind of wave in our financial history. Also, I like the community in this space. The crypto and blockchain community, they are filled with people who are not afraid to question the status quo, right? They are really there to pursue some new ideas. So that spirit of innovation, the constant learning, and being part of something really that revolutionary is something that really attracts me to the space.
Yeah, I can understand you well. Okay, thank you. And how did you come up with this idea of creating your own course?
So I founded Blockready, this company. It's an educational platform. We are based out of Dubai. We're a small startup. We want to really help individuals and companies to fast track their blockchain and crypto education. Basically, we want them to avoid my early adopter mistakes that I did, and I did many. So how I came up with this idea, when I first started learning about blockchain and crypto, I was really overwhelmed. There was a lot of information, a huge amount of volume available on the internet. I was trying to learn through YouTube, through Twitter, through all the different social media channels. And I found myself putting a lot of effort and really not getting the return of investment of time I was putting in. So I wasn't learning fast enough. The challenge, I think, is because you're trying to sift through hundreds of unreliable, often contradictory sources of information, which are really time consuming, but also costly because you start making decisions on this, what you try to learn. And these decisions can actually cost not just time, but cost money, right? You start making investment decisions which are not really well informed. And then you realize that you shouldn't have made those decisions on account of what you've learned on the internet. So this experience is what really gave me that idea of developing a cryptocurrency course and founding Blockready. Blockready is a one-stop shop for everyone who wants to understand crypto, everyone who wants to get that foundational knowledge. And we offer a structured and organized learning approach to save people the time and save people the costly mistakes that I faced during my own journey. That's really how I came up with creating this company.
Yeah, perfect. I can understand this as well, because that's right. We have a lot of information on the internet, but which one to rely on, you cannot really be sure. And also, there are a lot of different training courses right now. I was searching recently and just came up with a huge number of different academies, different, you know this.
Yeah.
And how would you say what differentiates your training program, your platform particularly?
Yeah, no, we have a huge amount of effort that we put in to try to make a course that is unique in many ways. So let's start with the time commitment of our course. I mentioned it already. What differs us from some other traditional methods of learning and some other courses that you can find on the internet is that we have this micro-learning approach. We enable learners to consume information and learn in these bite-sized chunks of knowledge. So you can even have a few minutes a day and you can actually still learning. You don't have to go through multiple long-winded articles or watch 20, 30, 40 minutes of video just to try to get the summary of what you're trying to learn. So this is the flexible approach that allows us for better time management and allows our students to have an increased retention of information. So that's the first differentiator, this micro-learning approach. But we also have many other unique points. We address the complexity of crypto concepts by breaking them down into small, manageable pieces. This makes it easier for our students to absorb the content. Unlike most of the other e-learning materials, which often they lack a clear and concise explanation of complex concepts. And there's a lot in blockchain and crypto, especially when you start diving more and more in decentralized finance, stable coins, many concepts that you come across for the first time. The other differentiator is the quality. We focus a lot on quality that we believe sets us apart from pretty much any other course that exists on the internet. By quality, I mean we do a really amazing work on researching the materials we want to put in the course. We do the curation and the structure with the help of AI to make sure that we have a very high quality end result. Many crypto learning resources out there fail to do that, right? They don't really put a lot of effort into providing validated, factual, error-free knowledge. Yeah, so they just get some information, they try to pack it into a specific format, and then they just try to provide this as a course. So that quality is really that sets us apart for the Blockready course. In terms of learning style, that's another thing that we really put a lot of effort in. We try to provide a huge variety of different formats that cater to different preferences for personalized learning. So everyone has a different way of learning. Some people are more like about listening. Some people would like to read. Some people would like to watch. And obviously there's other learning capabilities that we need to cater for. For example, people that have some kind of accessibility requirements. So we try to really put a lot of effort in creating a variety of learning formats that cater to these different preferences that we have in our students. Again, very much different from other content out there on the internet, which may not be tailored to individual needs or learning styles. Yeah.
Yep.
The last thing I wanted to mention is that we always have some promises that we try to keep to our students. So we have three major promises that we always try to adhere to. The first one is our course is always going to be up to date. It's always going to be reviewed regularly, and it also going to be constantly growing, and it's always going to be affordable. So these are the three major promises that we try to always, whatever we do as far as the course development, we always try to adhere to this one. So we always keep the course up to date. So you're never going to find, even if you have access for 12 months, you're never going to come back like 3 months later and realize that, this is something now that is not right, because, this industry changed a lot, right? The market trends can change. What gets, what's really something interesting 3 months ago may not be as interesting anymore. Decisions get made as far as regulation, as far as new coins or new developments in the blockchain industry, that we need to keep the course always up to date. So that's the always up to date. The always growing is that we promise our customers that we will always add more and more. For example, now we have 13 modules in our course. We are now working on the 14th module, free of charge. As long as you have access to the course, you get access to all the additional content material that we keep adding. So now the 14th module will be on metaverse that we're working on. And the last one being always affordable is because we have this one-time payment model. We don't like the recurring approach where we ask our customers to have this kind of subscription-based model where they keep paying every month. We'd like to always add value constantly, but not requiring them to keep paying constantly. So we ask them for one-time payment upfront, and they get access to all the materials, everything that we update, everything we add on top, and of course the one-time payment I mentioned.
Yeah, perfect. And could you elaborate more a bit about the AI technologies that you are using? Are you using them to keep the courses updated?
Yeah. Look, we use AI across all stages of the course creation process. As you may know, there's many AI platforms out there on the internet. Everyone knows about ChatGPT, of course, right? But there's so many others that exist now. So many others. We're talking about hundreds of others, other solutions that do specific things. So we went a long way to try to identify different AI solutions that can help us on this course creation development process. And many people think that AI is mostly about content creation, but many people don't understand that AI can actually help you many ways, especially around formulating a process and providing a structured approach in the way you want to do something, right? So in our case, we wanted to create a course that is unique. So we involved AI in all the stages of the course creation. So starting with the first stage, which is the research stage. So we use AI to help us quickly and efficiently identify, categorize, and filter the most relevant and up-to-date topics. So we go out there on the internet, we use AI and say, okay, let's see what is the most popular content, what's trending, right? What's the most frequently asked questions people ask on the internet about blockchain and crypto across all the topics of areas, right? Whether it's NFTs, whether it's mining, whether it's decentralized finance. So with this approach, using AI to help us understand what we should be including in our course, we're basically covering all essential aspects of a fundamental knowledge that a beginner would require, right? It also eliminates the need for learners to sift through all these unreliable sources on the internet, because now we've done all the work for them. We went on the internet, we found everything, we made sure that this is reliable, accurate, trending, popular, and we actually decided to include it or not include it in our course. So that's the research part, which I think without getting that right, a course will always fail to deliver against expectations. The next major stage of a course development process is, of course, the content creation. Yeah. So AI, of course, helps us curate the knowledge and the content, organize the topics and the learning areas into a more structured approach. But we don't use AI to just dump a lot of content. We have our experts, our team of experts who remain in control of the content creation. But AI allows us to really make the whole process of content creation quicker, make the informed decisions about which topics to include, their structure. But you need a team expert on a specific topic, for example, mining or Bitcoin specifically, or Ethereum, to understand and curate the content that comes out of AI. Because we know AI can be very much inaccurate. And unless you know the topic, you cannot discern between what looks like is correct and what is actually correct. So
exactly.
That is the content creation stage of our course. Then, of course, we have two more: the quality control. Again, we use AI for that. So in this case, we are ensuring that our content is always error-free and meets the high quality standards. We use AI to do all the spelling, language structure, analyze the course materials for any potential mistakes when it comes down to whether the meaning comes out right. And we use that kind of recycling information of quality to keep improving it and keep updating it and enabling it to be always fresh, error-free. And we also identify the gaps we have using AI. So any latest industry developments, any latest trends that we're missing in the course, we use AI to quickly identify and put that into our course for the next stage. And lastly, we use AI for creating the assessment stage for the students. So our course has quizzes as well as a final exam that we use to basically, try to get them to understand whether they manage to absorb that information using quizzes and the final exam. So we use AI to generate the questions that accurately reflect the materials that is covered in the course. So it's an amazing technology, AI. There's so many things you can do. You get to copy the whole module into an AI platform, and you just basically ask AI, okay, here's the module content for the blockchain module. Give me a list of questions that would test our learner against this specific content. So the AI will spit out as many quizzes and questions, where there's multiple choice questions, where there's a different format questions, that we can then curate, understand, and pick and choose the ones we think are the most, important, the most engaging that we can put in the course. So this is the way we use AI. As you can see, there is a lot of work that we put behind this course.
Yeah, perfect, great. And what plans do you have? Can you share with us how do you see the development of your platform, like, let's say, in 5 years?
At Blockready, our mission is to empower everyone, including individuals and businesses, to provide them this all-round knowledge, right? Tools that they need to navigate this very exciting but also constantly evolving industry, right? So our first plan is to always improve, expand our course offerings, cater for the different needs of our learners. We want to ensure that we stay up to date, and we always enable our learners to understand the latest developments. In the next year, we aim to enhance the way we use AI for the course creation. There's so many different ways to bring AI and make this course better and better. Personalized learning, we can incorporate adaptive learning technologies to create a more tailored learning paths. We also have, we're going to be launching an online community. Again, we're trying to have AI help us with that. That community is not yet live, but we're going to be drawing inspiration from other similar platforms when it comes down to community features, such as discussion forums, mentorship opportunities, being collaborative, meaning that everyone who's bought the course can now be together and exchange their learning experiences and connect with like-minded people. We also want to try to expand by doing a lot of partnerships, potentially with educational institutions, see if we can collaborate with other experts out there who are also into the education space for blockchain and cryptocurrency. And I'm sure they can bring their own skills and their own areas of interest who can potentially enhance the way we teach people about this industry.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, thank you so much for telling us about it. And guys, Vas provided us with a special discount. If you are interested in the education, then you are welcome to use this special promotion that I will put in the description under this video. And we have also decided to do a special giveaway for you. So you are welcome to come up with the most interesting questions that you can direct to Vas. And in 3 days, we will select 3 winners, 2 of whom will get free access to the training course, and 1 will get a Bitcoin mining contract from ECOS. So you are welcome to start, write comments under this video, and we'll be happy to provide replies. So thank you so much, Vas, for this wonderful discussion. Thank you for covering and for updating us on all the things related to education. So I hope to see you soon.
Thank you very
next
much,
time.
Anna. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the time and the opportunity you gave me to be on your channel.
Yeah, thanks so much. Okay, bye.